Welcome live to Big Sioux Media for our final game tonight for the Elkton-Lake Benton Elks versus the Canby Lancers boys game. No cheerleaders for the Elks. Gonna go starting lineup for Lancers. Number 1, Will Abrahamson. Number 3, Jack Abrahamson. Number 13, Owen Peterson. Number 14, Matthew Zitzman. And number 30, Caden Anderson. And now for the Elks. Number 0, Elliot Erickson. Number 2, Riley Nordmeyer. Number 3, Tanner Stein. Number 5, Colt Beck. And number 12, Tanner Dreetz. Jumping for the Elks, you'll have Dreetz, and for the Lancers, you'll have Anderson. And Lancers will start things off. Gonna be an over and back already. Gonna be passed into Beck. And a 3 already from Colt Beck. Elks taking the lead 3-0, only 20 seconds into the game. Little spin move, shot put up, and a travel gonna be called on Anderson. Nordmeyer. And Beck for another 3. No good. Rebounded by Dreetz. And another 3-point attempt. And that one no good as well. Erickson going to get that one. Erickson passes out. And a 2-pointer no good. And a foul on that one. Foul going to be called on Stein. Be his first team first. Gonna get passed into Peterson. Gonna be off of White. Gonna get and a foul. It was passed from Jack to Peterson. And Peterson was going up for a shot. He was fouled by Beck, his first, team second. First one goes in. You'll have Ethan Whisker and Riley Nordmeyer. Oh, excuse me. You'll have Casey Holland and Jace Rangard for the Lancers. Second one goes in. Beck brings it across half. Passes it off to Erickson. And a three-point attempt from Stein. No good. Rebounded by Jack. Gonna be passed off to Peterson. And Beck's gonna try and steal it. Goes out of bounds. It's gonna remain Lancer's ball. Jack with it. Gets it passed over to Jack back with it. Gonna be passed to Holland for three. And Lancers will take the lead 5-3. Beck. And a foul gonna be called. Foul on Will Abrahamson, his team's first. Gonna get passed into Dreetz. He takes a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jack. And a three from the Lancers. That one's good. Owen Peterson for three. And a foul going to be called. Foul was on Casey Holland, his first, team's second. Oaks get it passed into Erickson. Going to be passed out to Beck. Now with Dreetz. And a pass to Nordmeyer goes out of bounds. Going to be out of bounds off White. Going to be taken by Stein. Beck with it. And a jump ball going to be called. It's in favor of the Elks. Bounced into Erickson. Now with Nordmeyer. Over to Beck. And a foul. Foul on Jack. That was his first, team's third. Erickson for three. No good. Will be rebounded by Dreetz and put up for two. Gonna be passed over to Peterson. Peterson. And a three-point attempt, in and out. Rebounded by Will. Me pass to Holland. Holland for three. Rebounded by Stein. Erickson passes out. Dreetz puts up two. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Will. Passed over to Peterson. Now with Holland. Shot put up and scored by Rangard. And a 3 from Beck. That will go in. That'll put the Elks at 8, only down 2 from the Lancers 10. Peterson gonna be passing it off to Holland. And an offensive foul. You got some subs coming in for both teams. That was Holland's second foul, team's 4th. You gotta be careful. One more will put the Elks in bonus. Can be passed out to Nib. And a foul. Foul on Peterson, his first, team's 5th. Nyby goes to the line to shoot 2. First one, no good. Second one will go in. Jack. Gonna pass it off to, and that pass is stolen. And a foul. Foul on Peterson, his second. That's going to put Tanner Dreetz on the line. Got subs coming in. Second one will go in, tying it up 10-10. Subs come in. Ball will get passed into Knutson. Anderson gonna pass it off to Jack. And a foul. Foul on Lane Schneidler, his first, team's 3rd. First one goes in. Both of them going in. Beck gonna pass it on over to Nyby. Gonna be passed over to Nyby on the right side wing. Beck for a 3. In and out. Gonna be rebounded by Will. And a pass to Jack goes out of bounds. Gonna be passed out to Beck. Out to Nyby. Gonna pass that one to DVC. And going to get lost to the Lancers. Going to be bounced out to Jack for 3. Rebounded by Zitzman for 3. That one rebounded by DeVries. Nyby puts one up for 3. Was rebounded and put back up by DeVries, but did not go down. Will gonna pass it to Anderson. He'll put it up for 2, no good. And that's a foul. First one, no good. Foul was called against Lane Schindler. Schindler, excuse me. That was his second foul, team's 4th. Coming in was Ashton Neal. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. And another foul. That was on Tegan Krogh. His first, team's 5th. Both teams in bonus for the remainder of the first quarter. Anderson shooting 2. First one goes down. Second one goes down. Nyby. Gonna pass it out to Beck for a 3. That goes down. Elk's only down 1. Jack. Gonna pass it to Anderson. Anderson puts it in for 2. Nyby. Passes out and gonna be called for a travel. Coming in for the Lancers will be Owen Peterson. Passed in to Jack. And that's a travel. Last minute 3, no good. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lancers in the lead, 16 to the Elks 13. We'll be back in about a minute on Big Sioux. Going to be Lancer's ball coming in for the start of the second. Going to be with Will. And a three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by Dreets. Pass to Beck. Beck puts it in for two. Ball is with Jack. Passed over to Holland. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Dreets. Pass to Beck. Out of bounds off Lancers. Nordmeyer. And pass to Erickson, and Erickson will go down with two. That's going to put the Elks in the lead, 17-16. Going to be passed to Rangard. Now with Anderson. Will. Going to pass it to Anderson. Out of bounds off Elks. Going to get passed into Jack. Going to be passed over to Will. And Will puts it in for two with 2 seconds left on shot clock. Erickson passes it down to Dreets. Dreets puts up two of his own. And a foul going to be called. Foul on Caden Anderson, his first, team's first. Back to pass it in. Gets a bounce pass into Stein. And a three-point attempt is going to be rebounded by Jack. Jack will drive towards the hoop, put up two, and will go down with 2 more points. Nordmeyer with it. Pass to Erickson. Going to get a pass down to Nordmeyer. Out to Dreets. Back with it. Goes in for two and comes down. Jack with it. We passed over to Holland. Rangard puts up two, and he'll be fouled, shooting an and one. Foul on Stein. Timeout called. We'll be keeping it right here on Big Sioux. At the line is Jace Rangard. And one is good. Back with it. Gonna pass it off to Dreets. Out to Stein. Beck puts up a 3. Out goes down. It's going to be passed into Will. Over to Jack. Jack going to pass it on over to Holland. Now with Rangard. Peterson with it. Puts up 2, no good. And that'll be in the hands of Rangard. He'll put 2 back up on the board. And that'll be scored by Erickson. 4 minutes left to go in the half. And a 3-point attempt. Swished by Casey Holland. Pass over to Beck for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Jack. Going to be taken by Dreets. Goes all the way up to the hoop and will put 2 of his own with a left-handed layup, tying it up 28-28. Jack with it. Going to pass it over to Will. Now with Holland. Over to Rangard. And a 3-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Holland. Will going to pass it over. Another 3-point attempt, now time from Rangard, rebounded by Stein. 3-point attempt from the Elks, no good, rebounded by Jack. Passed out to Will for a 3, and he will go down with it. Full timeout taken by the Elks, and we'll keep it right here on Big Sioux. Going to be Elks ball. Pass to Dreets. Erickson. Going to pass out. And a 3-point attempt from Nibby is good. Or Nibby, excuse me. Tied up 31-31. And that's going to be taken by Erickson. Goes straight to the hoop and will be fouled. Foul on Will Abrahamson, his second, team second. First one, no good. You'll have Zitzman and Anderson come in for the Lancers. Second one goes down. And the pass instantly taken. And two gonna go down from Dreets. And a foul. Gonna be a foul called on Nibby, excuse me. His first, team second. And that's going to be in the hands of the Elks. And a three from Nibby. That goes down. Peterson. And his pass is going to be tipped and taken by Stein. Stein goes all the way to the hoop, puts up two. 1 minute remaining in the half. Can be passed over to Zitzman. Now with Peterson and out of bounds. Erickson gets the ball across half. Pass over to Erickson on the right side wing. And a foul. Subs come in. Gets passed in. Erickson now with Stein. Over to Dreets. Puts up two. No good. Got his own rebound. Put it back up and he'll be fouled. First foul was on Peterson. That was his third, team's fourth. This one was on Jack Abrahamson. His second, team's fourth. First one, no good. Will comes in. Will Abrahamson comes in. Second one, no good. Gonna be in the hands of the Elks. Shot put up for two, no good. Dreets got the rebound, puts it back in. Three seconds left. And that's going to be the end of the half. The Elks lead 41 to the Lancers 31. We'll be back in 10 minutes on Big Sioux for the second half of the game. Welcome back to Big Sioux for the start of the third quarter. Gonna be Elk's ball to start the second half off. Gonna get passed into Erickson. And gonna be taken right away by the Lancers on a pass to Beck. Shot put up, no good. Dreets with it now. He'll put up a shot of his own, no good. Rebounded by Will. Passed off to Peterson. Holland gonna pass it on over to Jack. And a three-point attempt is good by Owen Peterson. Dreets. Dreets' pass is tipped out of bounds. Just Dean Dreets' pass was tipped out of bounds off at Lancer. Erickson drives to the hoop, puts up two, and goes down with it. Gonna be with Holland now. Holland on left side wing. He's gonna drive up to top, gonna pass it off to Jack. Now with Peterson. Gonna be passed to Holland. Little spin move, shot put up and scored by Casey Holland. And an offensive foul. That's a foul going to be called on Tanner Stein. His third, team's first. Going to get passed into Peterson. And shot is scored by Rangard. Beck gonna pass it off to Nordmeyer, and a three from Dreets. Gonna be a three-point attempt from Anderson's no good. Nordmeyer gets the rebound. Gonna bounce it to Erickson. And Erickson will be fouled, no shot. Foul on Peterson, his fourth, team's first. Will comes into the game. And a three-point attempt from Dreets. No good. Rebounded by Jack. Gonna be passed over to Holland. Gonna be out of bounds off Elks. Erickson with it now. And a 3-point attempt is no good. Gonna be rebounded by Jack. Shot, it's no good. Gonna be out of bounds off Lancers. Gonna get passed to Erickson. Pass out to Dreets for a 3. That goes in. Gets passed into Anderson. And a foul. Foul called on DeVries, his first, team second. Jack with it. He's going to pass it off to Holland. It's going to be tipped away. Covered. Answers with it. And that's going to be taken away by DeVry. Or it's going to be taken away by Dreets and then slammed down for 2. And a foul called. Foul on Erickson. His first, team's third. Coming in is Tegan Krogh. Gets passed into Will. Now with Jack. Passed over to Holland. Now with Will. Jack puts it up for 2. Out of bounds off Lancers. Can be passed over to DeVries. Now with Nibby. Dreets puts up 2, goes in. Jack gonna pass it. Now it's with Will. Ran guard and a foul. Foul on Tegan Krogh, his second, team's 4th. Gets passed into Anderson, and a foul on Joseph Nibe, his second, team's 5th. That'll put the Lancers in bonus for the last 2 minutes and 38 seconds of the quarter. First one, no good. Second one will go down. And timeout. Lancers, we'll keep it here on Big Sioux. Gonna be Elk's ball. Passed into Nordmeyer. Nordmeyer with it. Gonna pass it to Nyby. And a foul. Foul on Anderson, his second, team second. Stein comes in. Krogh now with Schindler. And a three-point attempt from Krogh. Rebounded by Nyby. And another three-point attempt. That one will go in from Riley Nordmeyer. Jack with it. Gonna give it to Anderson. He's gonna put it in for two. And two put up from Stein. Anderson. Gonna pass it over to Will. Will tries to get a pass. He gets it to Rangard. Out of bounds off Elks. Ashton Neal comes in. Gonna get past into Anderson. And basket no good. Nordmeyer gets it passed over to Schindler. And gonna be scored for two by Nyby. And a three-point attempt scored by Jace Rangard. Nyby. Out of bounds of Elks. Lancers will have the last 30 seconds here. He'll have Casey Holland and Hunter Cack come in. Gets passed into Jack. Jack for three. No good. Rebounded by Holland. Jack goes up for two and a foul. Foul on Tegan Krogh, his third. At the line is Jack Abrahamson. First one's good. Second one good. 10 seconds left. Gonna be a reverse layup there. Long baseball pass down, out of bounds. Elks ball with 1.2 seconds left. Gonna get it passed in. Last minute shot. Oh, he's good. Riley Nordmeyer That'll put the Elks at 65 to the Lancers 46. We're going to keep it here for about a minute until the start of the fourth quarter. Going to be Lance's ball to start off the fourth quarter. Going to get passed into Vanguard. And then over and back. Pass out to Erickson. Tipped and recovered by Nordmeyer. And an offensive foul. Foul called on Stein, his fourth, team's first. And a three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Zitzman. And going to be tipped away by Erickson. He'll go all the way down. He'll put up two. Going to be passed over to Holland. Now with Jack. Going to be shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Dreets. And a blocking foul. Foul called against Casey Holland, his third, team's first. You'll have Anderson and Peterson come in for the Lancers. Going to get passed into Dreets. Hand it off to Erickson. Erickson goes in for two and will go down with it. Going to go up for two, no good. Anderson gets the rebound. He'll put it in for two, however. Going to be passed around. Now with Nordmeyer. And a three-point attempt from Dreets. That goes in. And a travel called. Whole bench substitution for the Elkton-Lake Benton Elks. Schindler passes it into Nyby. Gonna pass it over to Krogh. Schindler gonna put up 2 and will come down. And a blocking foul called. Foul on Schindler, his 3rd, team 2nd. Gets bounced in. And out of bounds. Out of bounds on off the Lancers. Schindler with it. Gonna get passed over to Nyby. He puts it up for 2 and will come down. And a 3-point attempt from Anderson goes down. Passed out to Schindler. He's going to pass it. Going to get over to Nyby and out of his hands and out of bounds. Full timeout taken. And we'll keep it here on Big Sioux. .438 left in the game. Lancers ball. Gonna get past for 3. No good. Long pass down. And the pass to Steffens is stolen by Anderson. Out of bounds off Lancers. Gonna get passed into Heeman. Gonna be put up for 2, a bit too hard off the glass. Passed out over to Steffens. And a kick. Gets passed into Neal. Now with Heeman. Whisker. Over to Heeman. 10 on shot clock. And 2 put up. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. And a foul. Foul on Miles Poindexter. His first, team's third. First one is down. Second one, no good. Jump ball in favor of the Elks. Gonna get passed over to Poindexter for three, no good. Give me shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Steffens. Put up for two, no good. Three minutes left to go here in the game. And a three-pointer is good from Tanner Stein. Oh, excuse me, from Jack Abrahamson. Bench substitution for the Lancers and some other players from the Elks. Wesley gonna pass it off. Now it's with Schindler. Gonna be passed off to Olsen. Now with Poindexter. Over to Neal. Olsen. And a three-point attempt. No good. Will Abrahamson with it. Oh, excuse me, no, that's Hunter Cack. Cack gonna drive to the hoop. Gonna pass it out. Now it's with mid-tone. Now Rangard. And gonna be stopped. Out of bounds off Lancers. You'll have Berkeley Heeman and Ethan Whisker come in for the Elks. One minute left. Going to be in the hands of Neal. Wesley now. And 2 points is good from Ashton Neal. Elk's going to lose it back. And going to be taken on out of bounds. Savion Steffens comes in. Point Cack with it. Over to Knutson. And 2 going to go down for Ethan Whisker. Out of bounds off Elks. Gets passed in. Elks going to steal it. Going to hold it. That'll be the game. The Elkton-Lake Benton Elks will win 80 to the Canby Lancers 55. That is our final game of tonight. Final game of the Dakota Valley Conference. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Noah Larson for Big Sue. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night.